Exploring with your body the texture of the stone, the warmth of the stone reflecting the sun, connecting with the heart of the earth.
Abre caminito, abre caminito, abre caminito, para la luz. Abre caminito, abre caminito, abre caminito para la verdad. Abre caminito, abre caminito, abre caminito para la verdad. Abre caminito para la luz, para la luz, para la luz. La le 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 le, la le le le. La le la le la le la le la le la le le le, la le 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 le, la le la le le le, la le la le la le la le la le la le le le, la le 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 le, la le la le le le, la le la le la le la le.
Being in the body. So being is the essence of what is, and this happens to be alive. It happens to be in this form. So being in the body is like an exploration into what it means to be an embodied being. The essence of being in the body is intimacy. So intimacy is a way of being. It's how your innermost being is, and being in that way in this body allows you to merge with anything that is around you. So be it the sounds that are around, or the chair that your body is sitting on, or looking into a pot of honey and just being this substance of the honey, or holding a little baby on your arms and just be one with this babyness. And you can also be in the middle of the city and you stand in the crossroads and the cars are just rushing by, and you're one with the motions of this cars and the sounds, and you're just one with it.
Hey, hey, oh, hey, oh, hey,
The way this work started, like even before I went into studying body work and movement therapy, as a young guy, like my body would just do stuff, like would start to move and jerk and twist and just do things. So finding its own motions, balancing out something, just doing what it needs, and yeah, kind of self-regulating, self-healing through that.
fuerza de tiempo, soplando por la tierra.
Eterna vida,
Fuerza de la
entrame,
tierra,
eterna vida, entrame,
vuelo cósmico.
eterna vida, entrame, eterna vida,
Toda la
entrame,
Pachamama está
eterna vida,
circulando en el
entrame
cosmos.
en este cuerpo, entrame en este cuerpo.
And yeah, so this is really key to this. Being in the body is an invitation to you to drop into your own body, allow it, let it be, and let it move, let it happen.
Eterna vida, entrame, eterna vida, entrame,
Conecto con los
eterna
apus,
vida,
rezo a los
entrame,
apus.
eterna vida, entrame en este
Ancianitos.
cuerpo, entrame en este cuerpo, eterna vida, mostrame, eterna vida, mostrame,
Seres de poder, seres de tierra,
directamente, mostrame,
seres de saber.
directamente,
Me
mostrame,
conecto con esa fuerza masculina.
Eterna vida, mostrame, eterna vida, mostrame, eterna vida, mostrame, eterna vida, mostrame, eterna vida, mostrame,
Bajando energía, bajando energía a la tierra.
Eterna vida, mostrame, eterna vida,
Soplando a la tierra.
And your body knows.
Hey yo, watch. Hey yo, Uzi. Hush, 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 mans.
The way of the body opened up in me as a mystic path. So I discovered this somatic processing as a means of revelation, where you dive into the body and in the motion, in the sense, and in the knowing of your tissue, a depth of reality is being revealed in a most direct way. All of your body is one cell, expanding and contracting, flowing out into space and coming back into center in a perpetual pulsation, being the breath of life. So being in the body is the unfolding of something deep within through this body out.
Y las estrellas nos acompañan este camino por esta tierra. Y las estrellas nos acompañan en este camino por esta tierra. Y las estrellas nos acompañan en este camino por esta tierra. Y las estrellas nos acompañan.
And the basic elements of this approach are awareness, so awareness in the body, being present in our felt sense. And movement, so different somatic practices that help you to come to know your body and to explore the different qualities of the different parts of the body, how we can move in different ways, explore possibilities, expand our range of ability, and all of that is done in a very intuitive and sensitive way. And from that learning, I open space so you can be let yourself guided by your inner flow, and then letting that express in dance, in improvisation, in play, and that can be with yourself, and it can be in body to body communication. So we open this non-verbal sensational connection. And then there's touch, so conscious touch. I teach different bodywork techniques that open different qualities on how to touch and how to sense into first your own and then another body. It's good to lay the hands on the shoulder without putting much weight on it, more giving the feeling of space. And the trick is always to give space in my own shoulders. And as I open my own shoulders, my hands naturally transmit that openness. So my weight is really light. El peso que doy es muy suave. Es más le quiero dar como una dirección para que se pueda abrir y para que el peso que está en los hombros pueda caer. Exactly. Exactly. Giving her freedom. It's important that I hold her well if I go there, so she can be safe to let go without her head like falling off. Exactly. Yes. Okay. It also includes the use of the voice, so different sounds, exploring how they correlate with movement, and seeing what sounds and their vibration, what they do within your tissues. Papa, 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 also like to bring people out into nature. So yeah, letting the wind blow through you and connecting to the natural forms, relating to the earth, exploring the relationship of your body with gravity, and yeah, touching textures, feeling the forms that are around you, and finding them within your own body. Connect with the ground, with the earth, conectando con la tierra, dando el peso. Y de ahí también puedes otra vez subir, usar el piso con diferentes partes de tu cuerpo para apoyarte y regresar tu camino ahí hacia el sol, hacia la luz, renacer. And then there's also the part in water, where you enter this other dimension of physicality, and where you're out of gravity and you're free to move in that element, and in all this freedom it brings about, and dive into the deep of fluid reality. Yeah, so I do this in classes and workshops, and then there are also the individual sessions where you come with whatever you need, and then we feel into it and we evaluate what it is that you need in the moment, and yeah, what serves you best in your process. So I have a background in a variety of bodywork systems. So I work with massage, with deep tissue work, also the Ayurvedic style with the warm oil, like this nourishing, yeah, oil massage. And yeah, I do also the work on the floor, which is like the East Asian style with clothes on. You lie on the floor, and I stretch your body into different directions, passive stretching, and also working with pressure points. And then there is the craniosacral, which is like a dive into the inner streams of your body when dialoguing with the tissues of your body um, in the language that the body knows. And yeah, so it's a very subtle touch. I sense into your body, following the motions that occur, and yeah, from there we go with what your body asks for. And then there's this the movement therapy that I do, where I give you instructions according to what your body needs. And specifically, I work with the alignment of the body. So I give particular instructions. I give adjustments with my hands, directions with my words, and yeah, specific touches that help your body to find back into its natural alignment. You go upward. Exactly. Yes. Very nice. Exactly. So now feel how it is to be in this standing position. Feel again the lengthening of the sacrum to the floor, upwards. Space in the shoulders. And the connection to the pelvis, into the legs, to the knees, to the feet. Feel how is it if you keep this awareness, keep this alignment, and focusing on anything. It's more like a peripheric view that sees the space around you. feel how that connects into your body, into your perception. Into the relationship between your body, the ground, and the space. I also do breath work, so various ways of being with your breathing. So it can be either connected breathing, so these intense waves of breath, and you just surrender to it and releasing and letting go into this flow of the power of your breath. Or it can also be a very subtle work where it's about sensing the breath and how it intermingles in your tissues, and all of the way down into your cellular breathing, like into this deep, fluid breath of life in you. I also give energy sessions where I go in resonance with the subtle, energetic body, and basically I download streams and frequencies according to what is asked by your system. And so through this body into your body, a transmission of light takes place. Then there is the psychosomatic processing I do. So maybe you're dealing with a personal issue or a particular physical symptom. So we go right into the depth of it, seeing what images show up, what messages does the body reveal, and like decoding what is going on in you. We give space for feelings, maybe that were stuck for many years in your tissues, allowing them to find expression and to release. Every process is unique. So I follow the wisdom of the organism, go into synergy with your system, and from there we allow the mandala of your healing to unfold. Agüita serpenteando por las acequias y entre colinas hacia nuestras vidas. Este cuñague aquatic therapy, where I'm floating you and moving you inside the warm water, where it's very easy to let go of tensions, to relax, and to let your body move in ways that are very fluid, very organic, and that you usually never do. So yeah, being held in this original element creates a deep sense of safety. It connects us to this time in the womb, where we come from, to this embryonic consciousness. Yeah, the water is very much original to our body, both through the time that this body has been evolving in the womb space, and also evolutionary. The body has evolved in the ocean. So the inner world of our embodiment is deeply oceanic, and it's a return to that direct sense.
Traita inti, Padre Sol, ven, 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 trae tu calor. Traita inti, Padre Sol, ven, 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 trae tu saber. Está por el río, por la tierra, por el mar. Volando en el viento, el poder de Dios está. Está por el río, por la tierra, por el mar. Volando en el viento, el poder de Dios está. Ella, 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 ella. Solo una estrella, yo les canto otra vez. Ella, 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 ella. Solo una estrella, yo les canto otra vez. Nadando contra la corriente, se abren los caminos, lengua de serpiente. A veces nadando contra la corriente, se abren los caminos, lengua de serpiente. Y corre que te pillo, traigo vira, vira, con uno te quiere y con dos te cuida. Corre que te pillo, traigo vida, vida. Con uno te quiere y con dos te mira. El camino de la serpiente ya no tiene marcha atrás. Adelante, 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 nada más. El camino de la serpiente ya no tiene marcha atrás. Adelante, 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 nada más.
The sacred serpent, or the matrix of life, that's a particular work that I've been creating, and motivated by revelations that came to me in the visionary sphere, and investigating how they correlate to the depth of the physical body. So the sacred serpent is this archetype that indigenous people share all over the planet, and it was very present in the early days of humankind on the planet, these times where there's this strong connection to the earth and to the goddess. There you find serpent symbology all over. It speaks to us of the origin of the physical, of how life comes into form. One of the first structures that arises when the body forms in the womb of the mother is called the primitive streak. It is that what later becomes our body's midline, from which everything else evolves, and it first appears as a shimmer, so like a shimmering fluid line. And this is this is our origin, and it is this serpentine motion that is at the base of how we became a body. And deep in our cellular memory, we remember.
Touch with the floor. And yeah, we keep the feet in this position. And then we allow this free movement in the spine. We allow that to arise from inside. So just as we move the spine up there, and now we use the floor as a support to let this movement happen. I can even use my feet to push into the floor, lift up the pelvis, let it go back. Use the other foot. And yeah, letting it become a very smooth, organic, natural movement. And then the snake starts awakening. Breathing, flowing.
And it is still very present in us, in the brain and the spinal cord, as they're floating inside of the spine in this oceanic realm of the craniosacral fluidum. And it is in our intrinsic mobility, means not the outer movement that the body does, but the inner motions of our tissues, like the peristalsis in the digestive tract, which is all like one serpentine tube. It is in the meandering of the blood vessels throughout our whole body, how it's pulsing the blood through the spirals of our heart. And yeah, in the fascia that are around every structure of our body, and in their elasticity, and they actually look like when you see them in photography, you see they look like snake skins, and they're all over this body. And it is at the base of every cell as the DNA, which is the double helix, the intertwining serpents, this motion which is this still a symbol of medicine to the day, and which is a motion that is at the core, not just of this body, but of every living being on planet Earth.
Grounds your soul through this sacred she is the ancient healer. She guides you in your wild, vibrant ways. Let the serpent take you on a journey to your depths, to the earth. And to all that is alive.
It's this motion that is beneath all forms in nature. So we see the form, but inside of it is the spiraling flow. And as we come in touch with that serpent flux, we come into the mechanism of life itself. It's a code of creation. And you can realize it. So this part of my work is to bring people into embodying this original motion and move as the key of life.
Maru, Kundalini, y es como un ritual. Ese ritual es a través de una incorporación, si quieres decir así. La unión con ese parte de nosotros profunda en nuestras aguas, en nuestro cuerpo, la energía fluida de la serpiente y toda la información que nos revela de los códigos de la vida.
The serpent guards the cosmic egg. So while the serpent is the creative flux, like the living substance within manifest matter, her egg is like the pure potentiality of creation. It's the womb of all life. And I've been brought into this golden egg, and it's like a golden realm where all the codes of physical reality lie, like how matter even came into existence, why there is a movement of evolution, how the earth revolves around itself, and like how an embryo knows to become this body.
¿Desde dónde viene el mundo? ¿Desde dónde viene? ¿Desde dónde nace todo lo que hay? ¿Desde dónde viene el mundo? ¿Desde dónde viene? ¿Desde dónde nace todo lo que hay?
Being in the body is a process to awaken to that within your own cells, which gives you access into the mystery of physical reality. So you may look into the sun and just travel in its radiation and going even finer into the white light from where the sun originates, and or you go into your body and then you drop into the space of the body. So not the dense stuff that fills it, but you realize the space beneath. Or you can dance and your movements shape along energetic lines, so you move as sacred geometry, and yeah, it's all available. It's here in the magic of being in physical form. The human body is a reflection of the whole universe. So we're made in the image of God, and consciousness can wake up to that in a body. And being this awakened body is deeply interconnected. So, yeah, our physicalness isn't restricted to what is inside of the skin. It's in touch with everything that has form. And when you come into this, the waters reflect what you are being. It's a one movement with the earth and all the information that the earth holds in its core is then being revealed through your embodiment. And matter itself shifts. And from this, a new creation is emerging.
Para comenzar en este todo lo que necesita, todo lo que necesita para comenzar de nuevo en este mundo,
It's a metamorphosis, somatic transmutation, where spirit operates through this organismic intelligence, and these states of higher consciousness, they just come into my body and do what they do, anchoring levels of consciousness on earth and in the earth, literally, as it's an alchemy that takes place in matter. Then the body is freed of being an instrument of the ego and turns into the form of the eternal. And they're the original design, the matrix of life starts coming through, and in body transcendence occurs. The senses open as portals, reality shifts, and in a very real, visceral way, one with everything.